Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Welcome back. And subhanAllah, we are now moving on a very developmental side of the program with our brother Alex Maswanganyi, also known as Adam Ibn Jibril. And we'll be speaking about aesthetic art, well, his art journey, and how that, inshallah, can be used also to develop the community, especially the youngsters, because previously we were speaking about developing and upscaling the youngsters in our communities. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, my brother, and welcome to the show.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan, Moulana. Thank you
No,
for the invitation.
Jazakallah to you for answering the invitation. It's a pleasure having people like yourself on the program because you are the workers who are doing a lot of work, but people are not really giving enough due the ear and the eyes also to see your beautiful work. So obviously, before we go far, we start with a basic question: who is Alex Adam Maswanganyi, and how did you get into art? Inshallah.
Uh, my name is Alex Maswanganyi. Islamic name is Adam Ibn Jibril. I'm the only Muslim in my family. So my father is Gabriel. So I just said, since it's Gabriel, then let me change it to be Jibril.
Jibril. MashaAllah.
Nah. So I grew up in Soweto, born in Soweto, and I was raised in Soweto, Alhamdulillah. And I embraced Islam 2009 at Lamini Masjid at Soweto. This is where I
MashaAllah.
started to embrace Islam. Alhamdulillah. And I started my art when I was 6 years old.
Mm.
Now,
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. It's Subhanallah. Now, interesting. You say you started art at the age of 6. What was the first thing that came into your heart that showed you that, this is what I want to do in life? What was the main thing how can I put this question, that incited you with, no, man, this is what I'm capable of doing, and I'm going to push myself to do it until, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, maybe a lot of people they don't know the accident that happened when I was young.
Mm,
Actual Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahu Alam. When I was born, my heart and my intestine were outside. So I had to go through that process, done operation and everything. So
mm,
at my young age, my doctor told me that since you are in this situation, you are no more allowed to go outside and play with other children.
mm,
Because they will hurt you. They won't understand that you are in a bad situation.
mm,
So I to be indoors all the time since from the
mm,
young age, and my mom wouldn't allow me to go outside and play with other children.
mm,
So I'm sitting at home playing with toys alone. Being a chablis at all.
mm,
So I
mm.
just thought, let me let me start something. From there, I just took a paper and a pencil, and I was starting to draw. And my mom, she saw that I was interested in drawing. Then she started to buy me materials, pencils and papers. Even though she didn't have more information about art, but only
Mm.
simple things. Then that's how I started to draw until today.
Mm.
So I didn't
Subhanallah.
go to school. I didn't go to school for art, and no one gave me tutorials for art. So I was only searching on YouTube how to find the materials, how to use the materials and tools of art.
Allahu Akbar. This is amazing because every time when you speak about artists, people think, man, this person went to an art school, went to learn how to draw from someone else, etc. But subhanallah, you are also one of the points you told me is that you also use some tutorials on YouTube of perfecting your craft. And inshallah, I would like to display some of the work that Alex is busy with, inshallah. Uh, or you have done already, just to show people, inshallah, the type of work that comes in determination. Subhanallah. Like this is one of them, I believe. And
Now,
the recent one is the one of Masjid Lamini. Subhanallah, very
yes,
interesting and very beautiful work. And interesting, Wuti, you're telling me that it started off as an interest. You pushed yourself from the age of 6 until now, and you're doing amazing work. Um, Allah Akbar. I'm even short and loss of words because this is interesting and amazing. Now, I just wanted to also go into the point of you said that you didn't go to art school, etc. One of the points we were talking about by the camp, which you were also there, is regarding how we can, yeah, that's the one of Masjid Lamini, inshallah, just showing how beautiful drawn it is. And this was presented to the Lamini Masjid by Brother Alex. Subhanallah, beautiful work. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you all jazayan khair, inshallah. Now, inshallah, going back to my point, we're speaking about how many youngsters, as we were speaking to them, they think would say, when you're in school, you must finish your whole way until school. Only then you must start worrying about what you should do in life. But subhanallah, you started this beautiful talent at the age of 6. That's like grade R or grade 1. Now, what can be your point towards the youngsters in school? What can you now inspire them with in terms of looking for a talent in themselves? How can they search for talent in themselves?
Subhanallah. When we come to this, I remember one accident that happened when I was at school. Usually we get some free periods, and in that free periods, I'll use that free periods to do my artwork. And when the teacher comes in the class, you just take the paper and tie it apart and throw it in the bin. Say, no time to draw. You should be studying now, not drawing. And today they want me to go and teach at their school and teach art.
Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. It's a complete bargain, 360.
Yes. So today young people say, like, they shouldn't give up for art. Like, where we are from, like our community, our surrounded people, they won't support you when you do art because they don't understand the value of it.
Exactly.
But art is where you experience yourself. When you are sad, just take a pencil and a paper, you write everything. So people don't understand it at all. Even sometimes I do the portraits, I just charge 250 and say, wow, 250 is too much. I can't afford 250. I was like, oh wow, you can't appreciate. So let us not, should they all upcoming artists, let us not get disappointed by people. Let us motivate ourselves. No one is there to motivate you because no one is there. No one is there understanding what you love. So to the young people, I'll say to them, let them not give up. And when they do the art, let them do it from the bottom of their heart. Let them not do it for money. Money will come up. The art will bring money for you, but just have to chase art.
Subhanallah. That's very interesting because, again, you said at school the teacher would tear your paper while you're busy drawing, and now today they want you to come and teach the children how to draw art. There's a beautiful saying that always comes in my mind. I'm not 100% with the words, but it's something in the effect that, like a diamond. A diamond to some people is just a rock. But to a person who knows its value, it's valuable. So it's the same thing. Only the people who know the value of something will help and assist and support you in that. Now, inshallah, speaking about projects that you're busy with, inshallah, can you take us more into that? What projects are you busy with, and where can people also find you doing your work, inshallah?
Currently, I'm busy with some small pieces about Palestine. So I was doing something for Palestine, which I use sort of. I just take some pictures and then I'll send on my page, and then people they can see it from there, inshallah.
Mashallah.
So if they want me, they can check me on Instagram, Alex Maswanganyi Art, also on Facebook, Alex Maswanganyi Art. So I do different things. They do soil art, which most of people they don't do it and they don't know it. So that's my trick. I won't share much about it, but just soil art, inshallah.
Mashallah. Now I think I have one of them, inshallah. I will send it really quick so that we can display it. But regardless, besides that one, those projects you have, those are your personal projects. Now you have also other projects where you are assisting children how to draw. The one I saw was with Tariq Wes Malinga. Can you tell us more about that one? How does it work? What is the whole point of having those type of projects, inshallah?
Oh, okay. Brother Tarek Osmadinga called me and said, because he saw some of my artwork and I was teaching some children at Yunus Emir Institute, also
Mm,
at the National Marist Schools.
mm,
So he saw my work from them. Then he said, no, I would love my children to do this
mm,
since they're more interested in art, but there's no one to help them. Then I said, okay, Alhamdulillah, I'll come. So usually I'm teaching them how to write calligraph, but just simple rules and painting.
mm,
And I also have another student at Mondo. I'm teaching
mm,
art there, at Maris International School.
mm.
I also do some art classes there.
Subhanallah. Very interesting.
Alhamdulillah.
Allahu Akbar. We always make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put people like you always there in the forefront so that people can learn from and can be inspired with more beautiful work like this. Subhanallah. It's amazing work. And in terms of the Yunus Emre, you mentioned Yunus Emre. What is it exactly that you do there? Alhamdulillah, I managed to get to one of your pictures of the clay art you were speaking about. Beautiful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all the beautiful work that you're doing and inspire those who are
Ameen.
into art also to not lose hope because people feel that, hey, art, it's useless, you won't make it in life. Mara subhanallah. One day I was watching one exhibition and one of the portraits was being sold for over 500,000 rands. And someone exclaimed, "What how even my 2-year-old child can draw better than that?" And I said, "No, it's not about that. Art is not about what you see. Art is about the feeling, something that you feel when you look at art." So I'm also one art enthusiast myself. I love abstract art and aesthetic art. Very interesting. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. It's about how you feel, the feeling that you get inside when you're looking at that art. It's a language that you need to learn, a language of colors. Subhanallah, mashallah. Now, again, the Yunus Emre program, inshallah, can you take us more into it? What is it exactly that you do, and how can people learn more about it? Because I know the Yunus Emre, they also you have some exhibitions, and if there's any upcoming exhibitions, also can take us through that, inshallah.
Inshallah. Uh, Yunus, I started, I think it was 2021, yeah, 2021 is where I met Yunus Emre Institute.
Mm,
No, before 2021, I went there and do calligraph, but it was
mm,
only for 3 weeks course. I think it was 2019. Then just had some few questions. What are you doing? What's your skill? I just told them I am an artist. I do art. It was 2019 then.
mm,
Then 2021, I didn't give them my information. So 2021, 2020 were looking for me. They couldn't find me. Then 2021, they found me I was performing Chumaswala, I think, that day. Then they called me, say, no, Alex, we need to meet you since you're an artist. We've been looking for artists, and artists are very few, especially from Soweto. I
mm,
say, okay, Alhamdulillah, I'm willing to assist. Then 2021, I did some portrait, and also the ambassador, Aisekul Kandash, the ambassador of
mm,
Turkey.
mm,
She was so very pleased. Also, Mama Tiliga Mandela.
mm,
She was very pleased with the drawing. So they said, no, since you are pleased with his drawing, let us take him to Turkey to go and
mm.
show his art there, to represent South Africa. So before I
Subhanallah.
went there, they don't talk English. They only
Mm.
talk
Turkish.
Turkish.
Right.
Now, so I went through the course of, I went through the language, and Alhamdulillah, I just got those few words in Turkish. Then I can introduce myself in Turkish. I can greet in Turkish. Then I can understand.
Mm,
Then until today, Alhamdulillah, I'm still working with them, and they are the one who sent me to international marriage school.
mm.
It was the also Turkish school there. So Yunus Emre Institute actually they're teaching Turkish language, and it will be starting now on the 8th Turkish language, and they're also teaching calligraph.
Mm.
So Alhamdulillah, it also helped me in calligraph. I didn't know how to draw calligraph, but Alhamdulillah, today I can write in calligraph. Alhamdulillah.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Again, speaking about calligraphy, we were also speaking about brother Muhammad Hobe, who's he's also in Turkey. I think you did meet him when you were in Turkey, inshallah. Was it? I think I saw
Yunus
you were with him. Yeah, and Mohammed Hobe, he's a calligrapher, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
He's also based in Turkey. Very beautiful work, amazing work. And calligraphy is another art I believe many people have lost touch in. You know, when we in madrasa, we had our Moulana Mansur al-Haq, uh, Hafidahullah wa ra'ah. He used to teach us calligraphy, and he had, subhanAllah, his own homemade calligraphy pens from bamboo stick. Now, subhanAllah, last weekend, 2 weeks ago on the 23rd, we had a whole 1 million Quran program with the Malaysian government. And in the pack that we were given was a calligraphy pen. And subhanAllah, it came back to me and said, hey, you know what? Today we find pens. Back in the day, Molana used to make the pens for us, and we used to do calligraphy with ink, pure ink. Now today we have pens, and subhanAllah, things are made easy, but at the same time, it's an art. Again, an art you need to have talent for. And subhanAllah, you most definitely have talent for it. So inshallah, let's take a quick break, and when we return, inshallah, we'll be closing up on our program, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Let's stay tuned as we take that quick break and stretch our legs.
Revamp your ride with top quality tires at Best Drive Bromfontein. Our seasoned technicians guarantee a perfect fit for a smooth, safe journey. Choose from premium brands to budget-friendly options, all at competitive prices with special offers. From tire installations to brakes and shocks, we have all your vehicle needs covered. We also specialize in wheels, batteries, and suspension repairs. Get to meet our hands-on director, Mohammed Desai. With over 3 decades of experience, he ensures you receive exceptional service. Enjoy Salah facilities and a complimentary tea or coffee while you wait. Don't compromise on safety and performance. Ample parking available and full-time security on premises. Visit Best Drive Bromfontein today or call 011 837 4000 or 5000. We are 1 kilometer off the M1 highway. Take the Smith Street off-ramp towards Fordsburg, Fitas. Best Drive Bromfontein, where excellence meets service.
Ah, the kitchen, the heart of the home, where memories are made and celebrated. Our go-to place for those freshly stacked pancakes early in the morning or for that late-night snack munchies. We are in there together, cooking, eating, and celebrating life together. Let's keep the kitchen a place that is shared by everyone, where we build stronger bonds and grow together. Sunfoil, Now We Cooking. Visit nowwecooking.co.za for recipes that everyone can help make.
The people of Palestine need your support now. Africa Muslims Agency is on the ground, already providing food, medication, and emergency supplies in Gaza. Donate any amount to Heal Palestine at africamuslimsagency.co.za. Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042-203-1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
In the Eastern Cape, a single mother and her 3 daughters face a week without food. Last year, 15,000 children were hospitalized for severe malnutrition. With a 60% unemployment rate, the crisis deepens. But you can light the way. This Ramadan, your support can turn despair into hope. The Al Fida Foundation is on the ground providing vital aid. Join us in the fight against hunger and use your zakat to feed Muslim families in Gqeberha and rural Eastern Cape. Send us an email at alfida@telkomsa.net or contact us at 041 484 1288 for Section 18A tax certificates or enquiries. The Al Fida Foundation, together turning compassion into action.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, welcome back. So we're busy speaking to our brother Adam Alex Maswanganyi about his art, subhanallah. Now, my brother, he had an exhibition that is inshallah upcoming. If you can tell us more about your exhibition and where is it going to take place and how can people come through, inshallah?
For now, we're still planning it, but to take place here in Soweto at Deep Roof Zone 1 Hall, Communal Hall. So it will be at cars. Because I never did any exhibition around Soweto. I did in Hortin, also in Pitor. But here in Soweto,
Subhanallah. No, inshallah. No, mashallah, inshallah, if you do manage to finalize the information, do let us know so that we can come and support your beautiful work, subhanallah. And lastly, inshallah, last minute, can you now, will be your final, what you call it, encouragement or your final advice to the youngsters, inshallah, about stepping into the art field and embracing the talent of art, inshallah?
Now, my best advice to all upcoming young artists is that never give up in art. You know, there are always hard times, and definitely times will come. You know, so keep on practicing. And what I've seen is that in art, you don't need anyone to teach you. You just need someone to show you how to use that material. And usually, the more you use it, is the more you get perfect with your art. You know, the more you do it, you get excellence in your work. So, and another thing, don't compare yourself with anyone. Don't take my work and compare it with your work. It will never be the same, not even once. So just each and everyone has a different handwriting. We may write same thing, but each and every child has a different handwriting. Same thing with art. We may draw same person, but in different ways. So never, even ever put yourself down with your work. You know? So that's my best advice, that keep on holding. I know it's not easy. It's very difficult in this industry, but inshallah, I'll make it easy for you as time goes, inshallah.
100%. Subhanallah. Again, Jazakallah khairah. It was really beautiful speaking to you, brother Alex Adam Maswanganyi. And Subhanallah, amazing artwork that you have, which really have inspired a lot of people, inshallah. And hopefully to inspire more people as time goes by. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use you in this beautiful work of deen, so you can inspire more people to come closer to deen and understand what it means to be a Muslim artist, inshallah, and showing that, you know, talent is nurtured very well, even from a person who had never learned how to draw, but from the age of 6, and look at what you have become today, mashallah, tabarakallah. Again, we make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you goodness in this world, and also you may reap the benefits of all your beautiful work, subhanallah. Jazakallah khair again, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Shukran.
Barakallah. Now, alhamdulillah, that brings us to the end of the show, subhanallah. And again, it's all about the 2 points that I spoke about when I was invited to the camp, is that when you're coming into choosing a way forward in your life, a career, whatever it may be, there's 2 things that you need to keep in mind. You need to have an interest for the field, and you need to have the ability. One is that a person is interested in a sport like soccer, for example, but they are not talented, they don't have the ability. The other one is that the person can play, he's talented in everything, but they don't have the interest. They're just doing it because There's no other thing that they want to do, but rather need to bring those two together, inshallah. And lastly, obviously, through the fadl and the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will reach the peak, inshallah. Again, it is a beautiful Thursday evening, a reminder to say a lot of durood upon the greatest of mankind, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa barak wa sallim, and read Surah Al-Kahf, inshallah. And let's make a lot of isal thawab to all those loved ones that have passed on when you're reading Quran, inshallah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may grant the qubur nur and enters them into Jannah without reckoning also, inshallah, ameen. And lastly but not least, is a lot of dua for brothers and sisters in Palestine. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for them and enter those who have passed on into Jannah and make them amongst the martyrs, resurrect them with the martyrs and enter them into Jannah without reckoning, inshallah, ameen. Again, this is Call to Guidance, that show that plays every Thursday evening from 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. where we have different guests speaking about da'wah and community development. Until we meet again, inshallah, this is Yunus Kawanga and my studio operator, Sadiq. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.